Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are having a fantastic day so far. I hope today has been treating you well. In today's video, it is moving day. I am moving my whole makeup collection into another room in the house to get away from the very, very loud road that you can probably already hear because I've got my windows open. It is so hot today. Why am I doing this on one of the hottest days of the year? I don't know, but I need to empty everything, move it into my new filming room, and then reorganize and like pack it all back in, but everything's going to be a little bit different and I'm going to be in a different space. So I have already emptied my whole table into this box here, so we're going to start with that one, but I wanted to show you the room just completely bare before anything goes in it so that you can see blank canvas. You can see what we are working with, because it's a slightly smaller space than what this is, but I'm hoping it's going to be a little bit better organised and I'll be able to use it in a little bit more of a cohesive way. So let's go and see the new room. So this is the new room, as you might be able to hear. It is incredibly echoey because it is just an empty room. This over here, I have been told, is nothing to worry about, question mark, but that is apparently nothing to worry about. And then this is the other side. Unfortunately, this wardrobe does have to stay in here. There is nowhere else in the house for it to go. Also, I don't know if you've ever seen Navi on this channel, but this is the kitten. She's a terror. She will no doubt be in this video a lot, but that's the door. And then I think I'm going to sit here with my lights either side and my camera somewhere in front of this wardrobe, so that this, something like this, is the background. I did think that that little cubby hole was going to be a very nice space for a little cat bed, but I'm thinking I will have some of my storage here and then some of it here, but we need to start by getting everything in this room. So, how do you feel about carrying a load of boxes, little kitten? Let me just put you on a time lapse. I think I'm going to just time lapse all of this and get all of my products lined up here and then move the storage in. The table and lights and all of that stuff I can do by myself, but I need help with the bigger bits of storage, so that is what I'm wanting to get done today. Oh, she's found something to eat, jolly good. Then I have all of my makeup brushes and everything else that was on my table, so all of this can go. Then all of these cubbies down here, all of the bottom ones, we've just got miscellaneous, basically. I've got my empties, all of my skincare backup products, all of my hair care backup products, makeup backup products. When I find a product that I like, I buy multiple of them. I don't even know what's in this one. Oh, this is like spare things, like spare batteries, spare bulbs for all of my lights, things like that. And then I don't even know what's in there, just a headband and a box that I think a watch came in. Why? I do not know, but all of these can go, and then I'm just going to empty them out in the other room and then just keep on refilling, taking through, refilling, taking through, and we're just going to get through everything. These cats, they know something's changing, or at least the kitten does. She knows something's different, and she is letting me know that she knows that something is different, so she's a talkative puss, what can I say? Okay, so everything is now empty. I feel like it all looks so clean and airy without any products on it. Like all of my drawers are empty, but this will be so heavy and so hard to move. I apologise, I'm not going to be able to sort of coordinate myself and film that at the same time. So I will see you in the next clip when all of this will be in my new room, hopefully. The cats are absolutely mental. This is going to be hard work. Okay, so this is how I've got the cube storage just against this whole wall, but I have it slightly differently than how I had it in my other room. So these are 2 across and 4 down. Don't mind the bottom one. It was stood on many moons ago, not by me, and it's broken, but it'll flip back out and it'll look completely fine. So I did have these that way and these like going up. I don't think I like these drawers here because it doesn't make a lot of sense when you see like how I'm going to be sat and how like the background is going to look. I think I need to reorganize this somehow. Because as fine as all of this looks, when I get actually sat down on my chair around about here, I feel like obviously this table isn't going to be here, that's going to be in front of me. Also, this light bulb absolutely has to go. That colour is not cute, and also I'll of course have studio lights, and I'm gonna get like sound panels to try and stop a little bit of the echoing, but hopefully that'll go down once I've got like my cubes and things in here. But I think this needs to go further this way, so that's like here, and then those drawers that you can't even see can go like directly behind me. And I think I want some sort of cute plant or something nice to go under there, and then maybe some sort of hanging plant to go on this little shelf. But yeah, that table is the table that will live in front of me, and then lights. So now the problem is my husband is gone, so I need to move all of these things by myself. I'm gonna get my big muscles on and I'm gonna try and do it by myself. This is probably going to end quite hilariously, but let's see how it goes. Honestly, this could be, I mean, I could lose a toe, I could lose a finger, but let's just hope for the best. Why did you not tell me? I never emptied my bronzers. Something was rattling around and I thought it was just a loose bit of drawer. No, I never emptied my bronzers. I'm not sure, because now I feel like that's covering up like this old fireplace detail that I quite like in the room. Do I scooch these down even more? I really wish you were here with me so that we could make this decision together, because honestly, once these drawers are filled, there is absolutely no chance that they are being moved. So I need to move them and get them into place before I fill them. What do I do? Yes, that feels better. I'm actually probably a bit further away than... Does this feel better? Answers on a postcard. I know you can't answer me, but I feel like this feels better. Like this cube storage here, you can still see, and I can have my nice things on display because I've already got an idea of how I want to put all of this back. I'll show you in a minute, but I want like one thing for Beauty Bay and one thing for indie brands and one thing for Made by Mitchell, and like organise it like that. So I've got like a little shop of each brand within each section, so it looks pretty. And obviously this isn't going to be here, so I could potentially, you know, get a really big plant. In case you don't know. Hi, I'm Millie. I am obsessed with houseplants. The problem is that that little kitten that I was showing you earlier, she likes to eat them. So all of my houseplants are currently hiding in my old filming room because the kitten doesn't go in there, just the old cat, she's allowed in there, but the kitten has always been in this room. So I think I'm going to have to let her in here. And I know that anything that's left on the top of these, she's gonna knock over. And if I have a real plant, she's going to eat it. This one that you can just see the corner of, that is a very fake, a very dusty plant. But I think this feels better. That shelf, it's fixable, but I just haven't got around to fixing it. I think this is how I want it to sort of look as a background. Maybe even zoomed in a little. Like so. Yes, probably zoomed in a little, probably actually pulled forward a little bit because I'm very aware I've got to get my lights behind you. And obviously that wardrobe is behind you that needs to stay there. We don't need access to it all the time, so it's okay being like behind my table and stuff, but it needs to stay, unfortunately. So it's not ideal, but we're working with what we've got. I do feel like this is a lot of space over in this direction now, but also the wall is falling apart, so I don't really want to do too much over there. I've been told my house isn't going to fall down, and I had planned to dig it out, I think, dig it out and fill it in and repaint this whole room, but I got impatient and I just wanted to move in, so that's what happened there. I'm like looking at it in the background. I'm happy before I start putting everything back. I think I am. So now what? Now I just need to get everything back in the drawers and back on the shelves. I feel like I need to tie my hair up, like I'm just getting so hot. Don't judge me looking like a thumb with my hair up. I hate how I look with my hair up, but we'll pull these little front bits out and we'll make it work because I am so hot. But my windows are open. Do you think that the sound quality is better? Because I do. I can hear the road, but I don't know if you'll be able to, and that's like what I want ultimately, because that road was doing my head in. So let's just, I mean, that's an aeroplane. I'm not going to judge an aeroplane. Let's just get all of this back in where it needs to be. And then I can get my table, I can get my lights. And honestly, this video is probably already so long. I will do like a full makeup room tour, deep dive into everything once I've probably had a week or two to like settle and figure out if this is actually how I want to keep everything. So let's just get everything back in, shall we? Let's. I actually don't even know where to start with all of this. Like, should I start with the cubes or should I start with the drawers? I think I'll start with the drawers because I think I know what to do on these. I'm still figuring out in my head what I want to do with the drawers, so let's do those first. Okay, so top drawer, I think I just want primers. Oh no, the problem is the stuff that I unpacked first is at the bottom. Is at the bottom of that pile. Oh goodness, this is going to be quite a task. Was it just the bronzers that I forgot to do? Yeah, apparently. Jolly good. Right. Please can somebody come and help me? Because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so top drawer. I think, let me just scooch you over a bit so that you're actually in the middle. I think I will do brow products and primers, but I think I could probably get quite a lot of the primers in one that's this size and then the others in a long one. Yeah, that works. And then I've got a bit of space. What could I put in that space? Setting sprays, would they fit there? I mean, I could potentially just have the setting sprays loosey-goosey because I will just grab whichever one I want, because generally I just use these to dampen a makeup sponge, so I don't need access to all of them all at the same time. Like that. One drawer done. 10 to go. Foundations next. And actually, you can fit 3 of these long ones across. I got these from B&M, but I got them years ago, so I don't know if they still do them. If I can find, I do have one somewhere that has the sticker still on it. If I can find any information out on a different one, I will let you know in due course. But I think I could probably put my concealers in there as well, couldn't I? Now, I fear that the rolling around sound that I can hear when I was moving my drawers is the other shade of the new Made by Mitchell Brighton concealer. So, we may find that at some point. I wonder if I could put those setting sprays down the side of that one. Yeah, that works. Because these drawers, like, that's as far as it comes out. So, like, you can't reach real far back. Now, why does that one come further out? Have I done something wrong? Because I built these completely by myself, which really is a recipe for disaster, so could be me. I will put all of my bronzers in this one. Please, just as a little plea to brands, please can you make products that fit into these drawers? Because these are too big to fit stood up. I don't want them to stand up. So, oh, you didn't see that. I found that other concealer. Now, blush. Yes, that feels better, having all of these in the long containers rather than the more square ones, because now everything fits and, like, I can see everything a little bit better. And even the stuff that's right at the back, it's only here, so I can still reach it. And then these are just extras, okay? Just let me have them. Then, I think I need, like, brow products, highlighters, setting powders, and then we're on to eyeshadows. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I'm missing something real big. But what it is, I do not know. Let me scoot you down again. I did just find another couple of blush palettes. So, see, I knew I was forgetting something. These will just fit down the side. She says, hopefully. There we go. So, highlighters, then setting powders, which I think I might try and put in a long one. No, I will keep those in the one that we're already in, the little square one. And actually my brow products are up in the top drawer. So, what do I want to put here? I could put, I think I can fit a long one. Yeah, and I can put, oh, now, do I want individual eyeshadows or do I want mascaras? I think probably mascara, actually. That makes more sense to me. Oh, I knew that was too good to be true. You can just live back there for now. There we go. So, next. I forgot about eyeliners, didn't I? I can do eyeliners in this one, that's fine. And actually this drawer comes a bit further out so I can reach into it a little bit better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep one little tub for all of my black eyeliners. I spoke about this in my declutter when I was going through these. I want one tub for black, all of my black eyeliners, both liquid and crayon ones, so that can go in there. And then I need one, will these go that way? No, of course they won't, because that would be helpful. I feel like I want one that is for browns, navy, blue, dark green, more quote unquote neutral, natural colours, and then one for like neons, pastels, things like that. I feel like I need to scooch you down a little bit, actually. There you go, you can see a little bit better now. So, because I've got all of my like colour eyeliners in this, and this doesn't make a great deal of sense in my head because there's just all of the colours. So I'm going to do like navy and brown and more brown and more brown and more blue, and then like neon colours in this one. It doesn't really matter too much, I don't feel like, if it's a pencil or if it's liquid, but I feel like having those separate will make my life quite a bit easier. So let me separate these out. Yes, that feels much better, and actually I have quite a few backups for like some of my favourite ones, so they can now all fit in one place down the side. And actually there's still room at the back there, so I can have my little individual eyeshadows in that drawer as well, and I can still get to them like easily enough for my everyday. So that is that drawer. I'm very happy with that one. Let's have eyeshadows, just all of the eyeshadow palettes in this one drawer, but not all of the eyeshadow palettes, because I think Beauty Bay and Cosmic Brushes, indie brands, are gonna go on the cubes. Do we know what we are doing? Absolutely not. We are making it up as we go along. I do feel like I want a tub for these little ones though, because then I'll just be able to see them a little bit better. Will they fit nicely in a long one? Not really. Right, yeah, let's just keep them in a square one, and that makes that easier to find, whichever one I want. Yeah, happy with that. Right, where did I put the rest of the eyeshadow palettes? They're over here somewhere. These ones I spoke about in my eyeshadow declutter. I don't actually use them, but they are sentimental to me, so I can put these like at the back, and that doesn't really matter too much, so they can go back there, and then the rest of these can all go in here. You coming to investigate? What's in there then? Does that look acceptable to you? Who knows? She's very upset because there's actually no empty boxes in here for her. She's used to there always being an empty box around, and there isn't one. What's a girl to do? Yeah, so that really is everything. I think that's everything. So actually, no, you know what? That could probably go on my shelves because, oh my gosh. Are you coming to help again? She's being so useful. Oh, please be careful. Problem is, in this room, the floor is really uneven. So these are fine because they're sturdy, but the shelves are like wobbling with a cat walking over them. So I'm going to have to attach it to the wall or something. So I think that this feels okay for now. And then in here, this is not going to stay like this. My table is on the rug, so once I move the table, then I can move the rug. In here, I've got hair products that, like, am I ever going to use this? No. But what do you do with it? Can I just put that in the recycling? I don't know. But like my hair tools, all in here. And some random headbands and setting heat protectant that I didn't know was in there. Jolly good. But I think I want all of my hair tools in one of the little cubbies rather than in here. It just opens up another drawer for me should I need one, and I have an empty cubby, so I may as well have hair tools and things in there. And then in the bottom one, there's just like makeup bags and cotton pads. So that's fine. I don't mind that. But I need to zoom you out now. We can do the shelves. This is where it's really going to come together, I feel like. Keep your fingers crossed for me. I really hope that this makes it all come together. Okay, so I have one tub, and this is just all of my empties. We're just about halfway through the year as I'm filming this, and I've already got one tub completely full. I actually have some other things that were just in a plastic bag in my old filming room. So this can go down here, and then that props up, oh, falling over. That props up mostly that shelf that is broken. So I think I want to do like, because I've got 4 grey and 4 black. Goodness me, did you see that fast cat? So I want to do like 1, 2, 3, 4 along the bottom here in like the grey and black, because ultimately it doesn't really matter where any of these products go. This is just like bulbs, you can't even see. This is bulbs, lighting equipment, sound equipment, spare batteries for my camera, wires for the camera, things like that. So that can go there. Then this is my like new in makeup, things that have been sent to me that I haven't gone around to test yet. Replacements for things that I already have and are working on, but backups of them. So that can all stay in there. I am going to leave this out because I want this on display. The emerald makeup bag from Cosmic Brushes, I'm going to put my Cosmic Brushes palette in this. And then this one is exceptionally heavy, so I will just hold it for a short amount of time. But this is, again, backups of favourite products, but this is all skincare stuff. So I have about 4 bottles of the Revolution Micellar water. I've got the Enquiry moisturiser. I've got the Made by Mitchell toner. I've got all sorts of stuff in here, but this is quite heavy, so I want this to go on the bottom, ideally, so that it doesn't break the shelves, because clearly everything I break. So that can go there. Then this one is also quite heavy, but less so than that one that was filled with micellar waters. This is like backups of hair stuff. Again, there's makeup stuff in here that could probably go in the other one. This is one of the shower gel replacement refill things from Wild. I've got my Beauty Bay hair scalp exfoliator toner thing, so that can go in that one. Oh, I've just realised that that other grey one that I've got is only a Diddy one. Is that annoying? Can you tell, or can you only tell because I've just pointed that out? So the other boxes that I have are all full of eyeshadow palettes and such, but I've got this one that has a few of my hair tools in it, so that can go there. And then I've got another one that has all of my stuff on my table, so that needs to stay there. And then we can start working on, I can move you back now, I can start working on the shelves and how it's going to look. I do have another, I did just say that, didn't I? I do have another thing to go in that one. So, how do we want to do this? So I have one of these and I found this on Amazon and it's the perfect size to fit in the Made by Mitchell blushes. Now it doesn't fit the blush balms, which is very annoying. They are slightly bigger, so I'm fairly certain. Oh no, I was wrong. They do fit in there. So if I do this, then all of my Made by Mitchell blushes fit in one little thing and they can have a cubby of their own. Like so cute. Now I'm work in progress here. This, if I haven't said already, this is going to be a very long video. I highly recommend a beverage. I do know that I want one cubby just for indie brands, so one for that and then one for all of my Made by Mitchell, not Made by Mitchell. It has been the longest day. One for my Beauty Bay eyeshadow palettes. I might actually just put cosmic brushes on one on their own because firstly I've got so many of them. So one just for cosmic brushes, does that look weird? And then one for like indie brands, other indie brands. I think I could probably do one whole section just for P. Louise at this point as well. I might start another section. There we go, so that's all of my Beauty Bay ones. Now I do feel like I have a lot of other products from Beauty Bay, like the liquid eyeshadows, lip products, things like that. So I'm thinking, do I want two next to each other that are just for Beauty Bay? Then I do want the cosmic brushes like bag and everything on display. So I might move cosmic brushes like that, and then I can have, I must have something, I'm like looking around as if it's going to be directly in front of me. I must have some sort of display stand that I could put other things on. I do have this little acrylic storage thing, so that could work. Right, let me bring you over so that you can see what I'm doing here. So this section here has all of my Beauty Bay eyeshadow palettes, and I think on this section I could do like Beauty Bay blushes and lip products because I've got them all on this one at the minute, but if I take those off there then I'll have room for everything else that I want to go on there basically. So if I take all of these out of here, then the blushes, will they fit through across there? Oh my goodness, that's so satisfying. I love that they fit. That makes me very happy. And then the tints can all go in this bit. Then I have the liquid eyeshadows, so I put the matte one and then the two shimmers. Oh, that was loud. And then I've got the glitterier ones. They might fit. It's like it was meant to be, as long as I don't find anything else. So now what next? I have more P. Louise stuff that could potentially go there. I do also think probably backups of my Beauty Bay skincare, since we're doing Beauty Bay. I think I could probably do that, or do I just put these other eyeshadow palettes there? I mean, they fit there, don't they? Yeah, they can stay. I do feel like I need to go through this. I never went through that on my declutter, and I know that loads of these will be dried up, like the liquid glitters from e.l.f. I know that a lot of those will be dried up. That is honestly probably a task for another day. But now I have room for those in there. Right, now what? I feel like I need to address this section, my Made by Mitchell shop. That could probably go in a cubby, couldn't it? I'm just gonna put these lipsticks in here for now. Watch me leave them like this until the end of time, but let's just focus on one thing at a time. Oh, that's annoying that that doesn't fit. Right, you can just go there. I think I want the Made by Mitchell stuff in a cup. So I've got an idea. Let me think. I feel like I need to come up with some sort of shelf. I thought that this, I mean, you can't see it because it's clear, but that used to be on the top of my drawers. I had 3 of them and they're like stacked together, but they don't actually fit inside these. They're just a little bit too big. But I feel like I want something to raise that up a little bit so that I can have the other things and like the lip products behind there, but you still see them. I need some sort of plinth, but I don't think I have anything, because I used to have, when this was just on an outside shelf, it was on an old P. Louise box that I'd got something delivered in, which is fine, but again, it doesn't fit in the cubby. Fits outside the cubby. Do you see my predicament? I must have something. I must. I feel like I don't like that. Not as much as having it out on the top. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave those out. After all that, I think I'm just gonna leave it as it was. Because then I've got another cut, like I can put my lipsticks in that. Yeah, lipsticks, lip liners. I've got stuff that can go in there. I don't need to fill that space. Yes, so this space can stay as it is, and let's rejig the lipsticks, because I've also got the little lip liner holder things. Yes, I feel like that works. I feel like I'm happy with this one, I'm happy with this one, I'm happy with this one, I'm happy with this. This still needs some work. I've got my Cheek of It blushes. They want to go in there. So obviously they're P. Louise. And then I also have all of the lip conditioners, lip oils, etc. Now I do have some of these little, I mean they are plant pots, but they fit in there nicely. I think that behind there, it'll do. And then, what can go there? I'll find something. I have another little tub with spare makeup brushes in. So, yeah, why not? And then I think I'm ready to get my table in place now. I do just have a few things on the floor though, so let me tidy them first. What do we think? What do we think apart from this awful yellow light in this box that's still sat on my table, and that plant that's growing out my head? I didn't mean to put that there. See, I think if I had more of a statement plant, I really can't deal with this light. I will go and get my actual lights in a second to see how this will look with because I have like softbox lights and a ring light, I've got the whole thing. And actually looking at the space in front of me, I think that I will have room for it. I do still feel like it's quite echoey. It's not too bad, but it is a little, but there's definitely things that I can do to help that. God, my hair is an absolute mess. There's definitely things that I can do to help that. I do have some natural light coming through now. So that's the light that you see on this side of my face. But let me go off and set up my actual lights, draw the blinds and see how this will actually look. But just imagine that this plant is like sort of this big. I might bring my beast of a monstera in here. Just don't know if it'll get enough light, and I really don't want to kill it. So let me go and get my lights. I'm procrastinating now, can you tell? Okay, so don't mind that I am literally so hot and sweaty that you could fry an egg on my head, but this is with my softbox lights on. And my ring light. I'm not sure I like it now. The problem is that because I'm in like the corner of the room and my softboxes are absolutely ginormous, they are just here, like just out of shot, like very, very close to me. The kitten is also on the table, so there's also that. I'm sorry that she's just showing you everything. Yeah, you lay down there, that's fine. I feel like I'm too close to my lights, so now I feel like I need to scooch my table back a bit, and that changes everything. I also definitely feel like you can't see. Yes, see, I want it more like that. But I'm still too close to my lights. Like usually I would be this far away, but my camera would be closer. So I just need to figure all of this out. And I'm also fairly certain that you're wonky. Like looking at you, you're a bit wonky. But I'm just going to leave this video as this because honestly, if you've made it to the end, congratulations. This has been such a process, and just thank you ever so much for being here with me and helping me do this whole thing. Like genuinely, as I have been moving everything and figuring everything out, I've been thinking, what would my friends in my computer, what would they say? What do I need to move? What needs to change? So you're not here on the day that I'm filming this, but you're here, and I thank you ever so much for helping me with this. This cat desperately wants her tea. Oh, come here. I'm going to have to let the kitten be in here, and she is usually very, very talkative. She's had a very fun day running around with us, moving everything. So she is now going to be in my videos along with the other one that I'm sure you just saw walking behind me. There's going to be a war now. Oh no. This is what we're going to have from now on. But scampering, yes, lots of excitement. What was I saying? It's been such a long day. Like I started this at like lunchtime. It is now 7:01 in the evening, so I need to go and make myself some tea. I need to drink this because I'm not drunk enough today. I need to figure out these lights because it's not working for me. I think that the colours and everything will be wrong. Maybe I need to change something on my camera. I don't know. But thank you ever so much for helping me today. If you have any constructive criticism or otherwise, if you just want to tell me it looks rubbish, please feel free. You can leave it in the comment section down below. But until next time, until my next video where this may all look very, very different, thank you ever so much for watching. Bye.